the Expanse point-of-care product has generated really a lot of excitement in our organization around it. We feel like that's because the value is obvious to the end user and kind of sells itself to the nurses and therapists. This is the first time that I've had nurses let me know they're counting down the days until we can use a product. It's the first time that I've had my chief operating officer call me into his office and say, hey, we really knocked it out of the park with the point of care, because he was actually stopped by a nurse in the hallway to let him know how well it's worked for him. It's also the first time I've had a nurse send an email to our CEO, which was forwarded on to me, basically thanking him for helping make that possible in our hospital. I have direct quotes from our therapists and nurses, hey, I really love it, it cuts my time in half, that type of thing. And in reality, it really, as a practicing nurse myself, I'm able to quantify it really does cut time in half, literally, because when I compare it to our conventional way of bedside med verification, which is safe but not always terribly efficient, and then I compare the same steps involved with using our point-of-care device, it literally takes about half the steps to give a single medication, so I think that validates that. As early as 2 weeks post-live, without a mandate, without really pushing it hard. We have some units in our hospital that's at an 80% adoption rate 2 weeks in, and then even some cohorts that are at 100% med administration rate using the point-of-care device. And because we all know, right, that people don't tend to change their behaviors, or at least they're reluctant to change their behaviors unless they perceive there's value back to them in doing so, we feel like that this data affirms what we've accomplished here and that we have hit our goal.